Alright, so we're looking at this linear attack, whether it's a punch or a strike down here. And I talked about this last time, was really appreciating that attack. When I appreciate the attack, then I'm happy to join it. I'm happy to time with it. And I learned this through weapons training, because when I first did weapons training and he's coming in, I was always worried about the weapon, so I'm always on the back foot. But if I really do appreciate the weapon or the strike, I'm actually going forward to meet it. I'm actually going to meet it. This helps me time with it better. And the timing's off the other person. It's no good me trying to go ahead of the person or behind the person. So when I appreciate it, I go, oh, that's a really nice attack, and it allows me to join. What's the word? The timing. What's the timing when I say? Is it my eye or? Timing zen. Yeah, this thing. And we don't really play with it enough. You know, this whole thing about my whole body now times with this other person's attack. So we played with Shomanate. Let's do an outside Aiki-Kung Fu version of a similar way of taking the head and the body structure. So when he's coming in this time, yeah, same technique, we're going to go down. It's just the bottle, the technique and everything else. And this is what I want, but I also want him not to just stay there as well. I want him to do it and then do his normal recoil, which would be coming. And that's what's going to happen. He's not going to stay here for you, which is why we time off his center core, not the arm. The arm generates the timing of speed, but I'm actually timing with his center core. So when he pulls back to stand up now, that's what actually takes his body structure. He actually throws himself. You feel what's happening? Should we go this way around for a second? Okay. And why I call it Aiki-Kung Fu, because I'm using the Kung Fu elbow involved rather than the Aiki one here, which would take the head. The Kung Fu one is where the elbow comes in, and then it's my hips. It's my hips and body core that takes the rest of the body structure. And if we're working on timing, on this particular kata we're looking at timing. Timing is when he comes in, I enter, but the timing is when he starts to come back, is when I take structure. So when he does this and he comes back, that's the timing to take the head structure. Not strike and stay forward. What tends to happen here? Now I'm trying to fight here because he stayed forward. Now if he stays forward, I need to invite him to change. But we're going to work off the one that's doing this for the next attack, if you like. So he's come in this way. I've blended with it, and it's this movement of when he comes back that we take core structure. You want a nasty one or nice one? So I'm in here. Now we can also add in these extra tweaks to the head. We've got the back of the knees to take out with all the other stuff. But the main thing I want to look at is that it's my core structure, not my arms, that takes the body structure. Yeah. And then when he wants to stand up from here, we can just take structure again through the drop. It was a drop that made you fall, not through force. Okay, so we're talking about a lot of little things that tie everything together. Yeah. So timing, I want to respect it. I want to come in here. Here he comes here. And I'm just joining with him. And most of my timing stuff is trying to neutralize the situations. I don't want to go through 20 movements to get to an end. I want to finish in 1 or 2. Identity. So when he's coming in here, I want to come in, but I also want to neutralize in a way that allows me to choose where we go, how we finish. Have a play, see what you can find. I hope you enjoyed it.